Hi everybody. Hopefully you can't hear that in the background. I'm sorry if you can. All right. So today is one of those days where it turned around and it was 5 o'clock. So all right. Why are well Adam and Chelsea are dealing with the still fallout from their one night whatever. Um I'd say one night stand, but it doesn't feel like that because now Adam has been really more protective of Chelsea than he ever has before. Yes, she will always be the mother of his child, but it's different now. And but the problem is that she feels guilty about what they did, and she wants to confess to Billy because she doesn't want to lose him, but Adam still doesn't want to fully confess to Sally, although I think I can honestly say now that he actually has some guilt over what they did. That's what it feels like anyway. So I still don't know where that's gonna go. I mean, I know like at this point, and I've known for a couple weeks now that obviously they should fess up to what happened, but when and where they're gonna do it, I don't know. And the ramifications of it, I don't know because I don't know how long it's gonna take. So still some question marks. Okay. Now something weird that happened last week that carried over to this week. Um, Victor's trying to get more information slash ammo he can use against Billy here. Okay. But what he finds out from Michael is very sensitive info, and it could really hurt Billy personally. So I don't know if Victor is willing to go that low. Um, I would say that in the past he has done pretty much anything in the name of business or family, but this kind of information and the information is that Jill is away receiving treatment for a cardiac um, episode. So that means that she has heart trouble, and that's not only sensitive information because now other people in the market know she's down and could take advantage of that, but also it's personal information because, you know, he knows that his competition in a word is um, kind of down, so he could use that to his advantage. But the fact that he knows it, he could also really use it to stick it to Billy if he wanted to. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he would go that low. Um, okay. And then the other one is that Kyle and Summer are talking, and they're talking about Audra. And finally, I can honestly say that, well, I don't know. I always kind of knew where Summer was coming from because she put it under the label of I'm doing this for the good of our son, but it felt like childish because of her approach. Now, I don't know, but this conversation they had today seems the most lucid, aware conversation that they've had regarding Audra. Now, I thought she was going to come at it from a completely personal standpoint of when he cheated on Audra. He cheated on Summer with Audra. That's the stand I thought she was going to take. But she didn't really. She said, "Well, look at what happened when after what happened with you guys." And then she said, "Yeah, when I realized that you two were more business and personal and other things." And then she said, but what I'm talking about here is the fact that she kind of stabbed you in the back at that point. So you can't honestly say you trust her, do you? And he did stop for a minute. So, yeah. Um, on another front, Nate now knows that Victor is the benefactor behind Ghassad. So, yeah, there's that. Um, okay. And then, well, like I said, it's kind of a mishmash of like what's going to happen, what they're going to use against him, and all that stuff. So, all those stories are going to have to, be answered, questions answered over time. But but it's Monday. So Mondays are usually juicy because they have to tie up at least the cliffhangers. But it was kind of lackluster as far as that's concerned because I'm still waiting for the day when they both confess about when Adam and Chelsea both confess to the affair or whatever they want to call it, and the fallout from that. That's what I'm waiting on, really, because everything else is kind of okay. So and then, as far as the Billy thing, is Lily gonna get hurt in the crossfire of this? But Michael and Victor had an interesting conversation about that. They both agreed that Lily would be the better choice to head up Abbott Chancellor or whatever they would call it at that point because according to both of them, she's got more business acumen than Billy has. So that's interesting. And yeah, so that was a good thing to see actually, because I kind of thought that like in my head that Victor wouldn't touch Lily either because of the connection to Neil Winters, but I wasn't entirely sure, you know. But this his comment to Michael kind of gelled it, and I was like, okay, he doesn't really want to hurt Lily in all this, so I was happy about that too. Um, okay, so like I always say, you guys are gonna have to wait with me to see what happens here. Um, okay, so coming right up after this is the bold recap. Okay, all right, bye everybody.